Okay, now today we're going to talk about the different classification of voices or human voices. Now, when we talk about tone quality or voice quality, what element of music is being described to us? Yes?
Timbre.
Timbre. Can anybody please write the word timbre on the board? Okay, come on. The word timbre. Okay, very good. So we spell it as T-I-M-B-R-E, but we read this as timbre. Okay, not timbre, but timbre. Again, how are we going to define timbre? Yes, Lauren?
It is the classification of human voice or tone quality.
Okay, now, classification of voices or tones that we hear or sounds that we hear around us, or the best to describe this is tone quality. Tone quality. Okay, now, let's talk about the different classification of a human voice. Now, we have first the female voices. How do we classify the female voices? Okay, what are the terms used to classify the female voices? Yes.
Soprano and alto.
Soprano and alto. And alto. Can anybody please tell me the difference between soprano and alto? Yes?
Soprano is a female high pitch, while alto is the female low pitch.
Okay, now, soprano is a female high pitch voice of a female, and an alto is a low pitch voice of a female. Okay, now, we have here examples of soprano and an alto, and I would like you to classify or describe the voices that you're going to hear. This is a voice of a soprano. This is a soprano voice. How are you going to describe it? Yes? Not? Something like vibrant? Yes? Clear. What else? Yes? Sharp. Other words that can best describe soprano? Other words, please? Yes? No more? Other words? Shrill. No more, shrill na. Shrill voice. High. Okay, vibrant. Okay. Okay, now, let's have now an example of an alto voice, and let's differentiate. Alto. This is a voice coming from a 12-year-old alto, rather alto singer. 12-year-old alto singer. Hear the difference? Let's listen first. To describe an alto voice? Yes? Deep. What else? Yes? Deep. What else? Louder. Breathing. One more. And yes,
Loud.
loud. Actually, soprano voices are also loud. But this is a deeper voice, okay? Coming from the alto. Now, let's have the male voices. Can we erase this one?
Yes.
Okay, now let's have the classification of male voices. Okay, now how do we classify the voices of the male? Yes, Jana? Bass and the other one is? Bass and, help her please?
Tenor.
Tenor and bass.
Tenor. Tenor.
Now, we have here again examples of how they sing. Now we have here first, and we have Bocelli, a famous singer, tenor singer. I hope you know him. The one who sang the prayer. Happy middle. Some Ave Maria from Andrea Bocelli. Okay, how are you going to describe a voice of a tenor? Yes. Short, just like how you can describe the word or a soprano voice, but this time it's coming from a male voice. Short. What else? Short and what else? Come on, girls. It's just you are describing the soprano only. It's coming from a male voice. Clear. And what else? One more word. Shrill. Okay. Sharp. Vibrant. Okay, now this is a bass singer. His name is Alexander Kidneys. Can you hear how deep the voice is? So, a very good description of the voice is deep.
Round.
Brassy. And what's that?
Round.
Round voice. Cool voice. Okay. Now, sopranos can also be described as piercing. I forgot that, okay? Piercing, the same with tenor. Tenor voices can also be piercing, okay? Now, we have here, again, examples of different voices. And I would like you to classify them according to soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. You'll be the one to classify. This is the first one. Is my soul. Is it a female or a male voice? Female voice. So we're going to classify it as soprano or alto voice. Yes, come on. Alto voice. Okay, low. Okay. Very good. Now, what about this one? Are you familiar with Luciano Pavarotti? Yes or no?
No.
I hope you are familiar with him because he's also a famous classical singer.
Yes. Yes.
Let's have the middle part of the song. And you can tell right away if it's a tenor or a bass voice, yes?
Tenor.
It's a tenor voice, definitely, because
It's short.
real and short voice. Okay.
And it's also
Next one, we have
Sharp.
Charlotte Church,
Clean.
a famous church singer. Let's have the middle part of the song again. What happened? Again, let's have it again. You can hear it's a piercing sound, right? So it is, yes?
Soprano.
Louder.
It's soprano.
It's a soprano voice because of its piercing voice.
Yes, and it's high pitch.
And the last one,
Clear.
can you go to the next one?
Yes, sis.
Okay, now let's have a Christmas song.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
May or March.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Listen first.
Fast. Bass.
Yes, very good. That's a
Bass because
bass.
it's deep and round.
Clearly hear the deep, classy,
Yeah.
round voice of
It's really round.
Okay, so much for this. Okay, now we're going to have a seed work.
Yay! Seed work.
Seed work, where's that?
Seed work. Seed work. Seed work. Seed work.
Okay, I would like you to look for a partner. So here it is.
Partners.
First, you have to find a partner. And then, think of singers that can be classified as sopranos, altos, tenors, and basses.
It's easy.
Okay, then after that, give at least 5 singers for each category. Okay, and this activity should be done quietly and within 15 minutes only.
Oh, it's a.
Okay, 15
it's
minutes
a long
only.
time.
And then after this activity, of course, we have to discuss this first, your answer, and check whether you got the correct answers. The next activity is think of your favorite singer and impersonate him or her while she or he sings and move. Make sure to classify his or her voice. Okay, can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, now timer starts now. We're going to have 15 minutes first for the first activity. Then after that, the second activity. Okay?